Hey Tanuki, how are you doing?
Take me up.
So yeah, as you know guys, like tomorrow we're going to get new, it's a, I don't know, like I heard it's going to be some like TikTok live stream about Not Cry. We'll see. It's actually interesting, you know why? Because we are within 5.5.
Let's fly.
Still like super early to get something about future version, but looks like, you know, like a Hoyo things different. Damn, was this place like a, you know, like that old Indiana Jones place? That's crazy actually. What's it? For real. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? And yeah, that like some info about Not Cry. Maybe they will reveal some characters because, as you know, Not Cry. In the past Archon quest, Mavuika says that Not Cry it's about Datore. So maybe it's like it's Fatui Harbinger. It's number 2, but I don't know. Maybe like, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's second Fatui Harbinger. Third one is like Columbina. So yeah, but maybe they will reveal something, you know, not playable Datore, but maybe like as a NPC for now. I just like farm these stones just in case, you know, because you need to use either electro characters against them or like this saurian.
Tell me what you see.
Ororon also can do something like that. The problem is like, yeah, it's his burst. With his skill, it's impossible. Guys, by the way, if you like, yeah, if you have some question about Escoffier, just ask, because you know why? I mean, like, if you ask me whether she is going to be good or bad, etc., something like that, I would say yes, she is going to be good, because you know why? Red Shred is always crazy to have, because okay, I will mark it on the map next. So yeah, you know why? The point is, you need to either have like good damage or rest shred. And that's a problem. I mean, why is problem? If you don't have enough damage, then rest shredding definitely will help you. It's especially noticeable within this pile abyss. You know why? Because, for example, why Nubulet with Kazuha and xilonen so good? It's because of rest shading on the second half. Without that, Nubulet performance might be not so good, I would say. You know why? Because God, I was just into it. Damn, bro, what was that? Okay, let's get done. Do you mind checking my words? Yes, of course I can. No problem. And yeah, that Escoffier is going to be fun to play. By the way, she can be played with different team comps as well. So yeah, don't think that like this, like she gives us like 55 rush rate. I mean, you know, like in general, I would say you have a low stats, but definitely need to work on it. Definitely. Like, it's okay, it's good, but yeah, you know why? Because with this weapon, you can actually have pretty good. It also gives you additional crit damage. If I'm not, oh yeah, like it's like when you like plunging, attack is increased by 28 by default. When you use a plunging attack, it's plunge attack increased by. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, your damage for plunges, it's like way higher than this one. It was like 30% higher. Let me check your pieces. Oh yeah, definitely you need to work on your artifacts. Damn, bro. 15.9. Congrats. Oh my, yeah. That's alright. That's alright. Oh, I use crit damage. That's cool, actually. You know why? Because, like, let's say this one, it's, to be honest, not a great piece. You know that. It's only 3.5 crit rate. You can actually, like, completely ignore it and go for, like, let's say any other, but you looks like you don't have one. This one, crit rate 5. This one 8, so yeah, like you low on crit damage. If you get some, like yeah, your Varisa will be broken as hell. So yeah, it's because of you don't have enough. By the way, about energy recharge, 122 is more than enough. You don't need more than that. Now I play with 110. It's noticeable when you have 110 energy recharge, but when, like, let's say the bare minimum is 115. So yeah, keep that in mind. No talents, like yeah, this one and skip this one for now. For the future, I would say level 6 for her skill, it's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do it. Hey Zoro, how are you doing? Well, about like if I can get her anyway, so I'm focusing on score. Oh yeah, let's say like that. You know what's the point is? The point is, like for a long term, Escoffier is better than Skirk. For short term, Skirk is better. But for fun, I would say Skirk is better. You know why? Because, like, let's say like that. DPS characters is always way more fun to play than sub DPS or supportive characters. That's obvious. If you remember xilonen, when they released xilonen, yes, xilonen is a great, crazy character. But she is only support, but not even sub DPS, you know? She is support character, that's just it. And because of that, playing xilonen kinda, okay, yes, she has a great, exploration mechanic, yeah. Jump and like, yeah, she can skiing on like mountains, etc., something like that. But in general, yeah, it was kinda like, yeah, not so exciting patch, I would say, with xilonen, I mean, patch, you know? But, Escoffier is going to be a little bit different. We just keep that in mind because of damage, or field damage. Like Furina, you know, like Furina actually was fun to play. Not gonna lie. Way more, like, yeah, if you compare with xilonen. Yeah, I feel they're trolling me when I get... Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, like, they're trolling not only you, by the way. You know why? With these banners, future banners, not gonna lie, they're trolling all of the new players, especially because, just imagine, let's say like that, all of the natlan characters are pretty broken. Kinich, mavuika, citlali, chasca, like mualani, they all are extremely powerful characters. Like on top of that, they add Navia, which is actually broken character as well. Raiden, because Raiden is like kinda, even though she's not so broken, and she's maybe not must-have character, but many players want that character in their accounts, you know, on their accounts. So because of that, so yeah, like kinda like a lot of trolling. I agree with you. Hey Desta, how are you doing? Yeah, I want Effie, but I can't afford. Oh, that's okay. That's completely. You can. By the way, about Effie and Skirk, just keep that in mind. You know what? Effie is going to get her rerun within 4 patches. So if you see that Effie is going to be broken as hell, you can go for Effie in the future. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, because usually new characters gets their reruns within 4 patches. So we should expect a Escoffier within 6.1 or 6.2. So yeah, maybe something like that. It's not so far away. Yes, you need to wait a little bit, but you know, like you just get used to Skirk. Then see if you need like some supportive character to deal more damage. Then yes, go for Escoffier. Why not? Skirk, I mean, like, why not? I'm already have a weapon already. I have full set. Oh, you mean like that? Oh yeah, maybe. About that weapon and you know what's I mean, let's say like that. Since we're going to get, let's say in general, like if since we're going to get so broken character, which is a Scorpion, and she can reshred cryo by 55%, you know, there's actually huge amount of like reshredding. Not gonna lie, just imagine like xilonen can do only 36, but I mean Constellation 0 of course. 6, yes, now. So yeah, Constellation 0 of course. But on top of that, xilonen has access to the Cinder City, which is also pretty good. And it depends. If you remember yesterday we discussed that in some cases xilonen with Escoffier might be on the same team and be better than Escoffier alone. Because if you don't have so much, let's say like that. This Pylabis, by the way, it's a great example. You know why? Because first halves, enemies has pretty high HP. Second halves, they have pretty high reshred and shields. Especially second chamber with that automaton, you know? He has actually pretty high reshred. And if you bring some reshred characters, you can kill him like pretty fast. Without that, you need a lot of damage, you know? Because reshredding and pretty decent amount of damage helps you a lot. The point is, like in some cases, if the enemy like has pretty high HP, you don't need so much reshredding. You need more damage. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. It's like kind of like still on the paper. We should check her on a test because don't keep that in mind. She's a single target, and that might be a problem. Oh, what is that cover? That looks insane. A wipe. Oh, okay. You like it? You know what's that? So yeah, let me explain what is that. As you know, guys, tomorrow we're going to get Welkin of the Moon. It's maybe something about a Notcry. I just combine all of the official data we have, and like yeah, like that's it. It's just combined picture, you know, all of them. It's like about Fatui, about like Voynich Guild. Voynich Guild, by the way, it's a Voynich Guild. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like a name, Slavian names. So yeah, Voynich Guild. It may be about Notcry, but we'll see. Would be nice. You know what's the fun thing is? When they introduced Sonoro, many NPCs has a name which is actually like used in our country. I definitely know like in your in like some names used in your country as well. So yeah, the point is like Notcry is mostly related to Russia, and all of the names kind of will be like kind of looks like Russian names, etc. That's like and Snezhnaya and Notcry as well. So then like we got Nasha. What is that? Nasha port or something like that. So Voynich, it's also kind of like related to Slavian names. So yeah, would be nice to like check the names, you know, so see what they. So yeah. Okay, let me do some spell abyss maybe, because like yeah, if you about Escoffier, guys, by the way, if you have a question about the weapons, sets, don't hesitate, just ask, because like yeah, she is going to be actually pretty versatile. You know why? You can use Golden Troop, you can use Blizzard, you can use Tenacity. It depends. You know why? Because if you have high constellations, you actually maybe want to increase your main DPS damage by giving her Tenacity. For example, damage, I mean attack buff, etc., something like that. You can even use Noblesse, by the way, which is actually not a great idea, I would say, but it's possible. Why Noblesse might be good? Because I don't think you will have any other characters with Noblesse. Because yeah, let's say you're going to use, I don't know, Ayaka, Shenhe. Shenhe has, like, yeah, she mostly... Shenhe actually can use Noblesse. Yes, maybe. But yeah, also keep that in mind, like, some of the sets gives you only buff for 10 seconds. Which might be not enough. So yeah, you cannot benefit fully of them. Hey Splash, how are you doing? Well, what we can expect tomorrow? Oh, actually, to be honest, like let's say like that. According to the leaks, we should expect some info about Notcry. Would be nice to get some info. It's going to be a TikTok live stream, you know. Actually, if you ask me, it would be nice to get Lazo, second Lazo, or like second part of Lazo video. If you remember, we got one on July 11th in 2022. That was a like long time ago, not gonna lie, but maybe we'll get, maybe now not Lazo, because I'd say yeah, it's most likely about Notcry, because they kinda announced that, like slightly, I would say. It's going to be on TikTok, by the way, not YouTube. Maybe they will like, yeah, do some like on YouTube as well. I don't know exactly. So at this point, just like pulling for support characters allow you to beat. Actually, yes, that's actually that Mirax. That's always was like that. So yeah, supportive characters has way more. Like higher values than DPSs, because you know why? Let's say when you build a team, usually you go 1 DPS and 3 supportive characters. So in general, like you don't need so many DPS. You can play, like we have some characters, and great example is Navia. Navia can be played literally with any FEC, like Pyro, Hydro, Electro, and Cryo DPSs on the team at the same time. You know why? Well, let's say you can use with Arlecchina, you can use with mavuika. You know why? Because like mavuika, for example, can benefit from xilonen and from Bennett, right? So if you go the team like mavuika, Navia, xilonen, and Bennett, double DPS, which is Navia, mavuika can benefit from like supportive characters. The same thing, it's for Arlecchino. So yeah, you can combine, like use the team like that. But in general, supportive characters always, like especially in this game, like yeah, they have like higher values than DPS characters. That's why, let's say like iansan or ororon, they're actually incredibly great characters. Chevreuse, believe me or not, I didn't know how great Chevreuse is, even though my Chevreuse is Constellation 2. Despite that, like I still use her in like overload teams. And yeah, it's fun. I can't imagine how much damage I can get with Constellation 6. Because, let's say, let me check her talent. Like, if you check the talent, this one gives me up to 60% Pyro and Electro damage. That's crazy, actually. That's a lot of damage. You know, on top of that, it also increases your skill and burst, which is also damage, because you know what, you can use like let's say like that, if I'm not mistaken, Chevreuse at the moment is the only one character who can one-shot bosses. Not any other characters can do that. Not maybe Hazel, maybe not Gaming, by the way. Gaming is good, but Gaming do consistent huge damage, but not one-shotting. But Hazel can one-shot. Then we have Chevreuse can one-shot, and maybe that's it. We don't have any other character who can one-shot. Oh yeah, Faruzan now. Because DPS can be replaced. That's true, DPS can be replaced, especially, well, let's say like that. You can go for supportive characters, but going for DPS characters is difficult. I don't think you can do it. I forgot about like citlali, her rerun soon. Yeah, citlali is going to get her rerun definitely within couple patches. And if you ask me, guys, like I would say citlali is better than Escoffier. You know why? I mean, like if you have like I can citlali is a natlan with a cinder city. Yes, she cannot shred cryo, but she can shred hydro and pyro by 20% plus 40% out of that cinder city, which is actually a huge buff, believe me or not. She is a shielder. She is not a healer though. She is not a single target. She has some AoE, by the way, which is cool. So yeah, like it's up to you, but I would say Escoffier is not a bad option if you have pretty good cryo characters, but you can skip Escoffier, go for Skirk, then decide. You know why? Because let's say if you will get enough to get Skirk and like for example citlali or mavuika if you want to, Escoffier will get her rerun within 4 patches, so you definitely can get her. No need to like, listen, in some cases it's not a great idea to rush. You know why? You need to build your account, like characters within your account, like constantly. No need to rush. Sometimes it's like not a great idea. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? I'm so excited for a not cry like Teal like B will be. Yes, that's true. Like original. That's me too. Not gonna lie. Like, because you know why? It's not because of Russia, etc. Something like that. Not like it's something new. It's because of that. And the point is, they divided. As you know, guys, we're going to get Snezhnaya like divided into two regions. One is going to be not cry. It's 6.0. Another one is 7.4. It's going to be Snezhnaya. So actually, it's not a bad idea, because they, like, you know, like back then, they could have done the same thing with Fontaine, by the way, because Fontaine actually is a huge map, because it's not only like this part, it's also underwater part. So actually they, like, it's, you know, like, let's say do some like maps, additional maps. It's not a bad idea. Maybe in the future they will do the same, and that's cool. You know why? It's more content. Why not? You know, they just bring more life to the game, I would say, by dividing the like regions, you know. Hey dreamers, how are you doing? Chevrouz in your club. Yeah, that's true actually, Desta. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that, because, you know, guys, back then, if you remember, like, first when they released Chevrouz, they give us Chevrouz and like other 4-star for free. Like, it's like you need to like, yeah, that was like choose a 4-star, was something like that. It was an event, and I back then chose Gaming, because you know why? He was a DPS, and I decided, you know, Chevrouz at Constellation 0 is trash as hell. It's my in quote, of course, that was my thoughts. Why should I need her? Let's go Gaming. Gaming was terrible, because without Constellation 1, Gaming is kind of like, yeah, he can't, like, I tried it a couple times, and yeah, that was a mistake. I realized that back then, but still. Because, as you know, guys, because Constellation 1, he cannot heal himself, and that's a problem, huge problem. But yes, Chevrouz at Constellation even 0, pretty decent character when you play only within Electro Empire, but you know that. Outside the team, she's not okay. I'm good, thank you very much, dreamers, thank you very much. So yeah, by the way, guys, about Zani, I watch Zani videos. She looks crazy with Phoebe, but without Phoebe, I assume she's trash as hell. So I decided to skip, but it's up to you. If you want me to go for Zani, why not? I'm guaranteed, by the way. I can do like short stream tomorrow, like about Wuthering Waves. I have about 250 wishes. I'm about 50 wishes away from a guaranteed. I can go for her, and I definitely will get that Kyakona. I want to get Kyakona no matter what. I also spent all of my weapon wishes on that Yunlin's signature weapon. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get it. That's obvious, because yeah, getting something early in Wuthering Waves is difficult. Just passing by, so everyone have a good time. Oh, thank you very much, Lucas. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's like that. Let me do like, you know what? Yesterday BGC told like about the teams, and you know what's the problem? Sometimes when someone says me to use the team, I try to use like. It's better to change the teams, do some like changes, but I try to use the same team again and again, which is actually not a great idea. The point is, he has pretty good characters, but instead of using like Arlecchino on the second half, it's better to use Arlecchino on first half and Electrocharge, Overload, and mavuika on the second half. In this case, it might be better. If he joins, I can play the team. I also want to try the team like Dreamers told me about, which is actually with Nahida and Ayaka. I don't think it's good for me, because yeah, my healing is terrible as hell, but maybe I will try to do it. Also, oh yeah, also MZ told me about the mavuika, iansan, Furina, citlali team on the second half. I will try it as well. So yeah, let's give it a try. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Yeah, Zani have a like very big damage ceiling, like, but without forbid, yeah, to stack. Yeah, that's true. Like, and spec, that's spec. Oh, like, if I'm not mistaken, Desta, like only 2 characters can give her stacks. It's like Rover, Spectro Rover can give her stacks, but not enough stacks, by the way, and Phoebe, who is actually great for her. So the full team, I would say, it's going to be Shorekeeper, Phoebe, and Zani. Or maybe if you don't have Phoebe, you can use like Spectre Rover. Spectre Rover is not bad. Yeah, if you need some stacks, but the problem is, yes, he's not enough, unfortunately. So yeah, you need to do like, but the good thing, she has the same like ability like Arlecchino has, like roughly, you know why? Because when you within her that inferno state, you can switch between character, and she like stay on that state, you know? That's actually good. Yes, Escoffier in 1 week, yes, that's true. Escoffier, like, she is going to be actually, let's say like that, as you know, guys. So yeah, I'm about like 40 pulls away, or like I'm 40 pulls in. I don't remember exactly. So yeah, I need about 3 or 4 multis. I also have these fates, which is standard. I will spend them as well. And guys, don't forget about shop, because in 1 day and 10 hours we are getting like free 5 pulls. Why not, you know? And also Imaginarum Theater. So yeah, we have like a lot of source of primogems, like, and also like maintenance. So yeah, you will be okay, I would say. Spectre Rover can give up to 10 stacks. Phoebe can, yeah, that's true. I tried just now in middle tower. Phoebe, she's insane. Yeah, do it with Phoebe, she's crazy. Yeah, I saw a couple like fights. It's yeah, with Phoebe, she's just crazy. And by the way, you know what? There was a leaker on YouTube who, like 2 months ago, says that Phoebe is going to be good with Zani. Yeah, because Zani can somehow benefit from that. You know, like what Phoebe does, she just like freeze the enemy. It's not freeze, it's like kind of like apply some spectral, and they like yeah, like stun for like a short period of time, you know. Zani can benefit from that. So because of that, I decided to skip, but it's up to you. If you want me to, why not? I can go, but I didn't like Zani so much, you know why? Yeah. But damage is crazy, not gonna lie. With Phoebe and her signature, damage is just insane. So much after live stream, for real. Escoffier is good. I mean, like, guys, Escoffier is actually a good character, not gonna lie, because you know why Escoffier, like, let's say like that. Escoffier is good because she is not super restrictive. I mean, like, you still can use other characters, but you can get less rest rate, cryo and hydro rest rate. Who cares? You know why? Because in some cases, if you remember, like yesterday on stream, you can actually go xilonen, and against some enemies, you actually can benefit more than with full cryo hydro teams. It's possible. So yeah, and supportive character has a great potential for testing, you know, like, let's say not all of them. Like if you say xilonen, unfortunately, I mean, like, not unfortunately, don't get me wrong, she's crazy, but she's so easy to use. Like, yeah, extremely. Even kachina is difficult to use, you know what? Because with kachina, you need to catch proper moment, etc. Something like that. Her skill is kind of a little bit annoying, but yeah, like, you got the point. Xilonen is super easy to use. Skill, got a couple normal attacks. You can delay a little bit to get more stacks, more for like Night Soul points for like Arlecchino, you know, for Mavuika. But yeah, she's super easy. Like, but Escoffier is going to be actually. Yeah, like, because she can actually not only enable, like, depends on the build, and that's a very important thing. You know why? Because her build is actually not so easy to do. Like, building Escoffier is not going to be so easy, in my opinion, because you need to go either good amount of attack and amount of energy recharge. You know why? Because if you go for less energy recharge, you cannot use, like, Furina, as you know, guys, you need something like that. For example, it's Constellation 0. Like, energy recharge 180 plus, and like crit rate, crit damage ratio. Not something special, but yeah, this is more than enough. If you have more than that, that's crazy. And 40k HP. In case of getting HP is actually easy. In case of Escoffier, you need a lot of attack. You don't need HP whatsoever. You need attack, you need energy recharge, and crit rate, crit damage rate. That's why she's going to be a little bit difficult to use, to build, you know? That's a problem. Yes, that's why her weapon is so broken. That's why her weapon gives you up to 56% attack, which is like good because if you are low on energy recharge, you can go energy recharge sands, which I wouldn't suggest you, but it's possible, you know? We'll give echo modifier. Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, yes, I'm not so, but yeah, I will check that. I didn't know that they give something like that. I mean, like modifier. That's crazy, actually. It's kind of like the thing we have in, if I'm not mistaken, HSR has the same. Like it can like change like the stat you want. What do we have tomorrow? Oh, about tomorrow, like Yoni, we're going to get like a TikTok live stream about future map, not Cry, about future region, by the way. So yeah, don't miss that. If you notice that thumbnail I did, it's about Welkin moons, like all of the official data we got so far. So yeah, it's going to be something like they will reveal maybe like region, maybe some future characters. It's a little bit early, but who knows? I don't think they will reveal the characters. You know why? Because Skirk is on the way. Just imagine they will reveal Columbina. No one will go for Skirk then, because Columbina definitely will be better. Like, you know why? Like I say definitely, because let's say it's going to be like Arlecchino Mavuika situation. Arlecchino is not bad, great characters, but in some cases, like, you know, like she's kind of difficult to use. Mavuika is in general like slightly better in terms of damage, usability, like she is a buffer at the same time. I would say it's going to be like that. By the way, it's the same thing like with Wanderer when they released Wanderer back then. They released Wanderer near to the end of the patch, and the problem is, yes, Wanderer back then was crazy, but yeah, we got like new characters. For example, Alhaitham at Constellation Zero was actually crazy back then. So yeah, like we'll see. Like it's still like some speculation, don't get me wrong. I don't want to force you to go for some characters over the other. Just wait a little bit, because as you know, guys, when after like within 1 week, after 5.6 will be up, we should get some leaks about Skirk. So yeah, you can decide like if which character is better for you, or which character you like the most, Escoffier or Skirk. I still built Yai Miko. Hey MZ, how are you doing? MZ, by the way, I will try your team. You told me yesterday. I forgot about that, sorry. So yeah, you told me the team like Mavuika, Iansan, Furina, citlali. I will try it. She uses Gilded too. I finally finished from like farming. Oh, congrats. Today, me and Desta play like WuWa. Desta needed more damage than my Gian. Oh yeah, by the way, it's not about that. By the way, like Zani did more damage than Gian, definitely. As I saw the videos, like Zani's final hit, it's more than Shinshi's damage, and also like you can get the damage like kind of like, let's say like that. Collecting stacks for Zani is, if you have Phoebe or like Spectro Rover, it's easy than for Genshin. I will not cry teaser already, bro. Yeah, by the way, like MZ, we should get it tomorrow. Wow, I hope we get everything. Yes, like maybe, Yoni. I don't know exactly. Not everything, you know. Like, you know why? It's not a great idea to reveal all of the stuff before Skirk and Escoffier, you know. If you ask me, because just imagine they like reveal like yes, maybe they will show us Dottore, maybe they will show some footages about like future region, about Not Cry. Would be nice, not gonna lie. I like Skirk more than Columbina. Oh, I like Arlecchino more than Mavuika. Yes, like you know, like it's about the preferences. It's not about like I forced you to like one character over the other. But you know, like let's say if you want to be more, like I would say, you know, like not about like how to say that, like you know, like That's obvious that Mavuika is better than Arlecchino. And Colombina obviously will be better than Skirk. That's normal. But in some cases, for example, Arlecchino, I like to use Arlecchino. Arlecchino overloaded team is just crazy. Mavuika overloaded teams for some against some enemies is terrible as hell. You know why? Because Arlecchino can hit way more faster. And Arlecchino overload team is actually crazy. So like yeah, it's kind of like that. That's why we have so many different characters. Like you can use some characters against some enemies, you can use another characters against another enemies. So yeah, like that. And by the way, having Arlecchino and Mavuika is not a bad idea now. You know why? Because as you know guys, we're going to get new Spile Abyss. And that Spile Abyss will force you to get 12 different characters on last floors. It's floor 5 and like 5th and 6th floors is going to be like super difficult, and you need to go 12 different characters. It's not like this Spile Abyss, by the way, where you can use like 8 characters and that's it. You need to get like different characters. That's actually, yeah, it's going to be like Spile Abyss Imaginarum Sida, some like Imaginarum Spile Abyss, something like that. But my luck is that Sumer domain is not good after like farming a new domain. I'll hate them is like, yeah, but you know, like Dreamers, you can build I'll hate them with 2 piece as well. No need to focus. You know what's why I'll hate them and characters like Kinich are pretty good, because you can use supportive, like as you know, for I'll hate them, you can use Nahida. If you have Nahida, you put Nahida on Deepwood, and Nahida Deepwood is actually not so difficult to build. Full EM, that's it. You actually don't need crit rate, crit damage. Yes, it's not a bad idea to give her some crit rate, crit damage because she has some damage. But if you don't have it, it's okay. Some energy recharge and elemental mastery, that's it. For Alhatem though, you can actually Alhatem extremely flexible. You know why? You can use EM build, you can use attack build. It's also possible because he scales not only out of EM but all out of attack as well. Yes, EM scaling is better. So yeah, if you see that, it's like 50%, like well, not 50%, like one, like yeah, twice better. But still, you still can use attack. Yes, less damage, but still decent damage. You know. So in this case, just keep that in mind. You can build him like he's like not so difficult to build. I believe in your dedication. Okay, it's not for me. What it's like? Would you ever C6 a character and why? No, never, Mirak. I don't think I will do that because you know why C6 R5? You know why? Oh yeah, maybe I'll do. Actually, I already have C6 R5 character. It's a traveler. Come on, like Mirak. Let's say yes. I can use like I don't know, like let's say I can use traveler with that BP weapon. But no, if you're talking about 5-star characters, never. You know why? Like a couple streams, a couple maybe like 6 months ago, like yeah, you guys asked me about it was I forgot the name. He joined with like he has a great account, by the way. All of the characters like C6, R5, etc., something like that. His name was Yuji, something like that. I forgot the name, to be honest. Sorry about that. So yeah, he asked me about that, and I said that yes, maybe Furina. I changed my mind. You know why? Because you don't need like Constellation 6 Furina at all. Yes, she is crazy, but usually you don't use that Constellation 6. Yes, Constellation 2 and 3, it's okay for most of the characters. Let's say Citlali Constellation 2 is crazy. Let's say Furina, xilonen, they are at Constellation 2 is more than enough. No need to go more than that, you know? That's why I think Constellation 6 is kind of like, it's a waste, especially R5. Yes, if you like the character, then go for Constellations. Yeah, it's like no questions about that. But in general, for a game, you don't need that. Because you know what, they renew the characters again and again and again. If you notice that, Mavuika was pretty relevant like couple patches ago, right? Now, like even in this Spile Abyss, in some cases, like Mavuika is okay, but Arlecchino is kinda slightly better, you know? If you notice that. So yeah, it always depends, you know what? Since we are like the rule maker is Hoyo, they can do whatever they want. I have a Constellation 2 Anchor. Oh, okay, it's not. Vodex. Warka. Beta is not criticism. Oh yeah, by the way, about Varka, guys, that's true. Like, they dropped some news about Varka. And that's actually crazy because it looks like we're going to get maybe not playable, but at least as NPC Varka in the future. Varka, as you know, it's a knight of Favonius, and he is the most powerful knight of Favonius. So yeah, looks like we're going to get like, yeah, some crazy character. You said that he is going to be Anemo. I don't believe in that. You know why? We have so many Anemo characters from Mondstadt. Not many, but yes. If I'm not mistaken, just a second, let's check. Unfortunately, we don't have a character archive. We don't have a filter which gives us like, yeah, you see like by regions, but we can check them anyway by icons. So yeah, Jean, oh yeah, not like that. This one, if I'm not mistaken, Sucrose also, like, she is from Mondstadt, right? Yes, Sucrose, Jean, we have Venti. Yes, it's the 3 characters from Mondstadt, and they are like, yeah. Xiao is a Yaksha. Oh yeah, he is like Ilio Harbor. Sayo is in Azuma, right? Yeah. Kazuha is in Azuma as well. Yes. And Haze of Farzan, yes, Sumeru characters, and yeah, Lanyan is in Azuma as well, right? No, she's like a Leo Harbor. So yeah, we have 3 characters actually. It's actually not like, yeah, and 2 5-stars. So yeah, in Azuma as well. The point is, I don't believe he's like, Varka is going to be like Anemo. You know why? Anemo DPS is not a great idea. Anemo usually is a driver, Anemo usually is a buffer, Anemo usually is kind of like that. Geo is mostly like, kind of like defensive utility, you know, like according to the element. So I would say getting some supportive would be nice, but DPS, I don't know, any element. Bow Geo DPS would be fun for these. Okay. I tried to. Oh yeah, 2-piece. Yeah, Dreamers. Like try 2-piece. Like, and I would say, you know what to do. Like try 2-piece Elemental Master. It's not a bad build. By the way, you know what you can do? You can actually do something like that. You can go to Golden Troop. Oh my god. Just a second. I always like, yeah, mess up. You can, like, as you know, like his best set for Alhaitham is Gilded Dreams or like Depot. If you play with another Dendro, it's Gilded Dreams. If you play single Alhaitham, it's Depot. Like, no need to change, just keep them in mind. But if you don't have eyes of them, like you can go 2-piece. You also can use like 2-piece Golden Troop. You know why? Because this one increases elemental skill damage by 20%. And Alhaitham damage, despite you do normal attacks, it's still skill damage. So you can do like 2-piece Golden Troop and 2-piece EM Elemental Mastery. Just like 2-piece Gilded Dreams, for example. Or you can go like 2-piece Gilded Dreams and 2-piece like, yeah, Wanderer Troop, for example. So yeah, you have a great options. You also can have this one, which is also Elemental Mastery. So yeah, like you have a lot of options. Alhaitham is extremely easy to build. That's why maybe his constellation is not so crazy, you know? Alhaitham is a crazy character at Constellation 0. His constellations, just a second. Sorry guys. So you can build like he's extremely flexible character, don't get me wrong. Like it's not like, let's say even Arlecchino is not so flexible, even though we have like, yeah, Arlecchino can use only like flat and yes, Whimsy, that's it, you know? So yeah, like sort of Poland, but Densleaf. Oh, Densleaf looks like Densleaf is going to be a sword character, but I don't know exactly.
Sometimes
I still love playing with Ayaka. Oh, Ayaka, yes. What I would actually like.
and the
I
smoke
got to
might
be Dendro.
suffocate you.
Dendro. About Dendro, I don't believe that he's going to be Dendro. You know why? I can explain my point. If you notice, Dendro is so broken. I don't think they will release so much Dendro. They only release this this kinich, and kinich at release, actually, not gonna lie, I was pretty spectacle against him. Like, because you know why? He looks pretty good on paper, but you know, like kind of like a little bit weird character. But now I just like, yeah, I understand how powerful he is. He's incredibly powerful. That's why even like he was released about like maybe like 5 or 6 months ago, right? We still don't have dedicated supportive characters for kinich. It's like we don't have him. We don't have any. Yes, we have Emily. She's old character. We use Shanling and Bennett or Mavuika. That's it. Just imagine you use Mavuika as a DPS for kinich. So yeah, that's crazy actually. You can use it. So yeah, the point is, Dendro element is maybe one of the broken elements in the game. And by the way, it's not the end. As you know guys, they will release a new reaction in 6.0, which is going to be about Cryo and Dendro. And if so, Dendro will be even more powerful. Just like, yeah, Dendro is going to be just crazy, because at the moment Dendro can like usually use Hyper Bloom, usually use like Burgeon, usually use Burning, etc., something like that, you know. You also can use like with let's say like, yeah, with Pyro DPS characters. Let's say you can use Nahida. You know why Nahida? Actually, Nahida is not bad for Pyro if you want to do some melt and vape, because vape, especially like against Tulpa, it's actually pretty good. Because Navi gives you elemental mastery by using her burst, which is actually cool. Not against all of the enemies. The point is, Cryo is the only element which was kinda like, yeah, wasn't involved in that Dendro stuff, you know, only like, yeah, Hydro, Electro and Cryo was involved. So yeah, just keep that in mind, like Dendro might be even more better than that. Since we have no Dendro from Mondstadt, yeah, we don't have any, that's true. But you know what? We don't have so many Dendro from other regions as well. If I'm not mistaken, we only have Dendro from 2 regions. It's Sumeru and it's Natlan. That's it. We don't have Dendro from Fontaine. If I'm not mistaken, we don't have any Dendro. We don't have Dendro from Inazuma. And we don't have Dendro from Leo Harbor. Only 2 regions give us like a Dendro. We can check it, just a second. We can check it actually. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know exactly. So yeah. Inazuma. Oh, no, it's Leo Harbor. Actually, that's true. It's Leo Harbor, my bad. It's Inazuma. Oh, Leo Harbor as well. Oh yeah, my bad. We have Leo Harbor. Oh, it's not Inazuma, my bad. It's Sumeru, that's true. It's Sumeru, my bad, guys. It's yeah, like, it's Sumeru, and we have Inazuma as well. That's Kirara. Oh, my bad. Actually, yes, that's true. Emily. Then let's check all of them. Inazuma, and oh yeah, that's true. Actually, you're right. It's a Mondstadt the only one who doesn't have any like Dendro characters. I didn't know that, huh? So yeah, we have Inazuma, we have Leo Harbor, we have Natlan, we have yes, we have all of the regions. My bad, guys, I didn't know that. Actually, I didn't expect that so much. Huh.
If I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Since we have like no Dendros, that's true. My bad, MZ. I didn't know that. I know why, but I realized something like if I pre-farm for a character, I lose. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Mirak. Like about that, if I pre-farm, I lose 50-50. I always don't pre-farm for a characters if I'm on 50-50. Never. You know why? Because it's bad. Yes, I do artifacts, but never pre-farm for mats. Never. Like boss mats, it's different story, and maybe books, because you know why? Books can be used, and boss mats can be converted. So it's okay. But now I never. Let me show you guys why. So like let's say Escoffier. what I have for a Scofier, I have boss mats, which is like, and I have books. If you know, like, yeah, she needs like this books, and she needs like this boss mats, which is the last boss we have, like this one. But you always can convert them to like to another one, like to each other. Yeah, like you got the point, you know. But I never perform like this or like mats. You know why? Yes, for a Scofier it's not available. But yeah, if I want the character, I always like, yeah, try to avoid farming them, because yeah, if you like, yeah, it's kind of like, for me it's kind of like bad sign, I would say, you know. Kinich, Bennett, Mavuika, we scroll Emily. Kinich, Bennett, you want me to use the team like Yoni? I mean, like, I recently used another one. But this team is crazy actually. Bro, we have Veresa and Chlorine. I feel like it will hard for Varka to be the Electro. Oh, I don't know about Electro, MZ, you know, like, if you ask me, I don't know about Electro. He might be, like, you know, like, maybe Dendro, maybe you're right. If he is going to be Dendro, just imagine how powerful he's going to be. It's just crazy, because Dendro is insanely crazy element, you know, like. And by the way, no matter what, if it's supportive element, if it's like DPS, in any case, let's say like, let's check like Dendro characters we have at the moment. All of the Dendro, literally all of the Dendro characters are extremely powerful. See, Collei is actually great. Traveler is good. Travel in some cases is a problem, but Collei, yes, her skill is terrible as hell, you miss a lot, but her burst is actually cool if you have Constellation 6. Yes, not a great circle. Yes, it's pretty small circle. It's like, but it's extremely like, you know, the damage is actually good. Tignari, as you know, guys, even at Constellation 0, he deals pretty good damage. Nahida is like, yeah. Yao is crazy. I'll hate him. Kawe is not a bad character actually, DPS character. Baiju is crazy, Kirara is a great supportive character. Yes, unfortunately you need constellations, but still. Emily, you know Emily, and you know Kinich. All of them are useful characters. All of them. So yeah, like, I assume that if Varka is maybe, if he's Dendro, then he definitely will be broken as hell.
When you lose your way,
And by the way,
some altitude.
even now, like, all of the Dendro characters are still useful. All of them. I mean, you know, like, I still use Yao, we still use like Collei. You can use Collei in Spylavis, by the way. She's actually crazy. Like, incredibly consistent damage and consistent application. If they make new Dendro reaction vortex, I will feel like there will be definitely a DPS for the new Dendro. Yes, you know what, MZ, about the new Dendro reaction, by the way. As you know, guys, they are going to do some like let's say some relation between Cryo and Dendro. We will get that in new Imaginarium Theater, but not this one, upcoming one, but next one. So yeah, upcoming one is going to be Spectro, Cryo, and Dreamers told me like recently. I forgot that. So yeah, like, it's not going to be the same. But next one is going to be Dendro, Electro, and by the way, Electro is also involved. You know why? It's like that. If you... It's going to be like that. If you attack enemy with Cryo and Dendro, he gets like state which is going to be Frostthorn state. After that, if you attack with Dendro, you get Electro Shards for 30%. If you attack with Cryo, you get Cryo damage buff. Something like that. It's still not confirmed. You know why it was leaked? But we definitely can test that within Imaginarium Theater. Because we have Tignari for Quicken, Alhatem for Hypno, Kinich for Burgeon and Burning. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe. I hope so. Like, you know what, guys? It's not about like I don't believe or something like that. I want another Dendro. Because if you notice that all of the Dendro characters are pretty broken. Kinich is that incredibly crazy character. Yes, you can use with Mavuika, etc., something like that. But still, he's like, even without those characters, you still can use him with Nahida. He's still okay. Varka first tall Electro 5-star male, maybe? Electro? Maybe it's possible, Yoni. The new reaction is only in the imaginary. No, like Yoni, it's kind of like, it's not like that. You know why? Let's say like that.
I'd have lost
Imaginary
myself long ago
City is going to be
if I
like a
allowed
test lab,
myself to be
you know?
led by the whispers
So
of the
yeah,
abyss.
like we're going to get that like for a test. Then they definitely will introduce that into the game. Let's say I assume that it's going to be in a 6.0. You know why? They have like two paths. Like one of them create crazy DPS cryo characters, which is actually might destroy the balance of the game, or they can add new reaction, and that cryodendro reaction might be the way, that might be an approach to avoid creating crazy amount like cryo DPS characters, you know? Let's say, that's why, if you remember guys, I told you that I don't expect Skirk is going to be crazy personally, but only within teams, you know? Only within teams she's going to be insanely crazy, but outside the teams, she might be like, okay, you know, maybe slightly better than Ayaka, because Ayaka at the moment with Shenhe, Ayaka, Escoffier, and Furina, this team is going to be actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't expect that team is going to be better than Arlecchino's team, you know, but in terms of DPS, definitely like great team. What video show? Yes, about that, yes. Hey Sino, how are you doing? Yes, of course, like it's the same day, yes, definitely, because like yeah, at the moment I'm on my 50-50. Let me show you my history, guys. I'm about like 41 pulls in. So yeah, so I'm about like 4 multis away. So yeah, I'm four multis away from for 50-50. So I definitely will go like the same day. Yeah, so it's going to be on Wednesday if I'm not mistaken. Next week Wednesday. I lost to Constellation too early. Carlota at 50. Oh, I see.
Someone told you the masters
Imagine
of
I
the
see
Night
that
Wind
which
is a tribe
resets
of
after
weirdos?
2 days. Oh, May 1, like yeah. Have Geo Hydro.
else
Oh
is
yeah, that's
there?
true. Cryo. Newlet,
Thought I was the
Candice,
only one.
Ayaka, Charlotte. Oh, Kachina. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Demon Show that. So yeah, I forgot about it. I copied that actually. So yeah, let me copy one more time. So yeah, it's a new rules for Imaginarium City. I was pulling for Gigi. Oh yeah, Gigi. Wendy Huta, Kave, and Cookie is special guest. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, Constellation 0 cookie, you know, like I have that. Oh man, like every time I see the cookie.
Having a favorite animal, or vegetable or fruit, can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
Yeah, Imaginarium City soon. Yes, Imaginarium City, by the way, in a couple days. Oh, like, don't forget, not only Imaginarium City sign up, it's only a shop reset. So yeah, we're going to get Imaginarium City in 1 day, 10 hours. Like yeah, for Asia service, it's a little bit like early, like about like 1 day something. And also, don't forget about shop. So yeah, free fates, why not? Standard fates and like yeah, like rainbow fates. Alright, so yeah guys, like let me like do some like spoiler bits. First I wanna try as a team like Mirak says me, which is, oh not Mirak, MZ, my bad. MZ says me, which is going to be it's a second half team. It's Mavuika, Iansan, Furina and Citlali. I would say it's not a great team, you know why? I still try to use it. That team might be good with, maybe with Escoffier, but not with you know what's the problem with that team? It's because like Jansen's healing, it's completely inappropriate. It's bad. It's terrible. In this case, using Furina is kind of like, yeah, not a great idea. But still, let's give it a try. Citlali. First team is going to be Arlecchino. I'm going to use like overload, like voice facial. Because Overload team for a first health is actually one of the best one. The only problem is like this one, this like last chamber. But you still, after a couple tries, you can beat it. It's not a big problem. This one is going to be like skill, then Furina, then maybe iansan, then like, yeah, let's give it a try. Vortex. I don't have Stardust. I buy materials from those because I'm lazy. Oh my god, for real, like Sino, for you spend your star. I wouldn't suggest you to do that, Sino. You know why? It's kind of like you spend. It's kind of like you buy mats for your fates. You know, it's so bad. I did that only once. Then decided, so you know, it's bad idea. If you're a free-to-play player, it's terrible idea. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Just imagine you spend some fates for like books or something like that, or I don't know. Like, yeah, it's better to farm.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided
Better than Jian. Who is that? Oh, Phoebe. Yes, Phoebe is good actually, guys. If you ask me, like, let's say like that. Like if you compare, like, let's say like that. Like if you go for Phoebe, Zani, and etc., something like that. If you compare, I would say Phoebe is the best one at the moment. Yes, it would be nice to get Zani as well. It's my own opinion, guys. So yeah, but Phoebe alone is actually good. Zani alone might be not so useful. Like, let's say you still can use Spectra to get some stacks, but might be a little bit difficult. Desta, by the way, like already got Zani and also tested with Phoebe and tested with Spectro. So yeah, I want Carlotta. Sorry about that, Sino, but that's true, you know, like, just imagine, it's kind of you spend your fates for, like, yeah, it's you can say that you spend your characters for mats, like, yeah, you have a chance to get a character, but still, it's up to you. I wouldn't suggest you to do that, though. Alright, so yeah, let's give it a try.
Reveal thyself.
Okay. So yeah, only on fates, guys, like Stardust and like glitch or something like that. All of that stuff, like, yeah, it's better to use on fates.
Hands where I can see 'em. I'm going in.
Commendable. This is where
Midnight phantasmical. Justice will prevail. Final warning. Teamwork is strength.
lay to bed.
Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest for the wicked.
I'm going in. Stop right there.
Magian have like thing ratio is 70. Oh, for real, that's crazy actually. Hop floors, most easy thing to farm. Wow. What? Sino? Okay. I want to level up my Furina. But yes, like it's okay, but yeah, you know, like white Sino, yeah, it's better. Let's say like that. I don't know, like, come on, have not guy, Jian, and I can pull that. Oh, by the way, guys, about that convince, or like how they call it, convince, right? Convince, like wishing in WuWa, it's guaranteed, right? Because I don't know that. I want to go for Rocha. You know why? Like, let's say instead of Zani, maybe I will go for Rocha. I pre-farm for Rocha, and I'm on guaranteed. I assume like it's not a bad idea, but we'll see. Oh, Brand. Oh, I like about Brand, guys. What my knowledge about Brand? He is extremely difficult to build, and without his signature, building Brand, it might be challenging, you know. So yeah, it's not so easy.
Up my alley.
All right, so yeah, let's just like this one is like, yeah, we need to like first.
Light it up! Get to work! Suffer the wrath light of the blazing sun!
The truth, the gift of grace.
I immediately messed up.
Incinerate!
Name of the truth.
Rise with the sun! Fulfill our path!
Power.
Faster! Stronger! On! Wrath from the sky!
The truth shall set you free.
Not you two! Time to end them! Burn it down!
Peace and hope find you.
Showering you praise! Light it up! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Citlali! Eat Papa! Form first!
I'm used to iansan.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Quick as a flash! On my... Get to work! You two! Time... Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Showering you praise! Let my name echo faster, stronger! Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
I like his gameplay. Oh, you mean Brand? I mean, like, yeah, he looks cool. But you know what? I skipped Brand because, like, he was, like, you know what's the problem with Brand? Like, on paper, he has a shield. But you know what? That shield doesn't protect you at all. It only gives you resistance to interruption. Because the enemy, if enemy hits you, you still take some damage. That's a problem. I don't know why that shield exists, to be honest. But anyway, it's like that. On top of that, he is not a bad supportive character. I saw a couple runs with Brand. And yeah, you know, like, that was crazy. The only problem, all of the runs I saw was with his signature weapon. Wait for Cartesia. Oh yeah, Cartesia, like, and Frolova. We'll see about Cartesia. You know, like, it's a bit like Dreamers. You know what? When you see so many great characters, and especially that convince, like, banner, you know, it's so difficult to resist. You know, it's so difficult. Like, yeah, you just like, it's so tempting. Not gonna lie. Because I want to go for that Roca. Like, I don't know if Deste is online. I will ask Deste about that. Because if Roca, as you know, guys, Roca has crowd controlling. And that crowd control, it's so crazy. You can use with... I forgot the name. Oh my god. That Havoc character with a crazy damage. But... okay, like... I always forgot her name. So yeah. But we'll see. Hey, Icy, how are you doing? Botox, the team I said yesterday is as. Oh, that's alright. That's okay. But if you notice that, yes, it's, you know why it's bad? Let me explain you why. Why it's bad? Because it's okay. You still can use it. You can buff. You know what's the problem with that team? The problem is, like, you don't have enough healing. So in this case, actually, maybe using like Diona would be better. You know, instead of like using maybe iansan, you know, like, let's say
Staring
it's going
into
to
my
be like
eyes is
double cryo,
ill-advised.
Furina,
I can't
and
promise you'll
mavuika.
like what
In
you
this case,
see.
yes, this team is better. Using iansan is not okay. Yes, why iansan is good? Iansan helps you help mavuika to get fighting spirit. That's true. You know, because like none of the... oh yeah, but what was this? Citlali is also helpful. So Citlali is more than enough to get that. So yeah, it's, but still, it's playable. Okay, if so, like, let me switch to another team. Because, yeah, like, Dreamers told me about it. Dragon, You mean Genshin? No, not Genshin. I mean, you know which one? It's Havoc. Havoc damage. Oh my god, I've always forgot her name. She's a great DPS, by the way. Okay, just a second. Let me check that on the YouTube. A list of Havoc characters. Just a second. Camellia. Yes, Camellia. That's Camellia. I always forgot her name. I don't know why, but yeah, it's Camellia. That's true, MZ. Camellia. That's true. So yeah, like, you know why? Because with Camellia, that Rocha is actually extremely great. So that's why I want to ask Desta if that crowd controlling is pretty fun, because you know why? In that tower of defense, that, let's say, aka Spile Abyss in WuWa, you need some crowd control sometimes. Because yeah, Camellia has AoE, but it's not so great. But that Rocha, that crowd controlling is crazy. I don't know, like MZ, you know, like, don't blame me, believe me or not, like sometimes, you know what's the problem? In Genshin Impact, names are pretty normal, if you ask me. In Wuthering Waves, some names are so difficult to remember. I don't know why. Maybe I don't play the game so much, don't get me wrong, guys, but yeah, some names kind of like a little bit complicated for me. In Genshin, it's way more straightforward and easy. But yeah, it's me, most likely, yes, I just like... So yeah, let's try this team on the first half. And second team, which like Dreamers told me, yes, that team is even like, yeah, it's actually a terrible team if you ask me, but let's give it a try. It was like Ayaka, Nahida, Cookie and Furina. Why this team is bad for me? Because my Cookie is Constellation like 0. But I want to give it a try anyway. Nahida, Cookie and Furina. Camellia carries into... Oh yeah, you know what's the problem? MZ, you know what's the problem? I mean, like, yeah, that tower of the like, oh, TOF, oh yeah, like a tower of defense, or how they call. So yeah, that tower, it's, for me, I always do it like with 18 stars. That's it. I don't go further. I kind of remember Camellia name because my ex crush was called. Oh, for real, Camellia is real. Oh, for real. Oh yeah, okay, I got it. Real was like, she carried me since I got her. Oh yeah, like Camellia. Oh, you have her signature. You know what, guys, about like Camellia? I only recently realized that I need to increase her normal talent level, because actually she deals like some damage out of her normal. I didn't know that. I just like, you know, like I saw some like runs and it was like yeah, normal attacks actually deals pretty crazy amount of damage, because yes, it's a small numbers, but she hits so often and so fast, so you get some damage. Like, you know, like at the end of the... So yeah, you get some damage. And yeah, I just like... won't believe me, like it's... I did that like a couple weeks ago. Hey Silent, how are you doing? Does anyone know what tomorrow... Like, yes, Silent, tomorrow we're going to get a live stream on TikTok, which most likely reveals some Not Cry... some info about Not Cry. So it's a new region, as you know, like in a 6.0. Looks like we need to start like rotation with, you know what's the problem is, like as you know, like yeah, this Dendro cannot react with Cryo at all. And the problem is Cryo can react with other enemies, with other elements. So you try to not use Cryo when you use like these elements, and you try to not use Dendro when you use like these elements. The only problem is Nahida's skill lasts for 25 seconds and it marks the enemy. And that's a huge problem, but yeah, let's give it a try. What we can do? Yeah, rotation is kind of going to be like that. I have to get like Rocha for her, like that small girl. No, it's not. I don't know. Like, but I will ask Desta actually. You know why? Is if like that. You know what's the problem with WuWa? WuWa's character has like all of like mostly have like short lifetime. That's a problem. Tomorrow not cry live stream. Yeah. Carlota, Gigi, shopkeeper. I'm excited for Colombina. Yes, Colombina Varka. Yes, and me too. I want to get Carlota premium team so bad. Oh, Carlota premium team. Which one is it? Oh, it's Carlota's premium team. You know, like if Gigi is so useful, I didn't know that it's her premium team. That's interesting. Me personally, I don't like Carlota so much, but I know that she is powerful. And I don't have Gigi. Okay, so yeah, let me try this one.
Hands where I can see 'em. Teamwork is strength. Transfixed, everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Wings of darkness. Justice will prevail. I'm going in. Transfixed. By royal decree, drop your weapons. You asked for it. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
What premium team? Oh, premium team silent for Carlota. It's Carlota, Gigi, and Shorekeeper. I didn't know that premium team exists because yeah, you know, like in WuWa, it's like it's not about elements, it's about characters. I don't know if you play WuWa or not. All right, so yeah, this is going to be. I would say it's better to use like Nahida first to kill him, then use like Ayaka.
Behold!
Time to shine!
Grow, grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
I'll settle this.
This may turn a little.
Peace be with you! By holy proclamation! The
Take flight!
power
Embrace the ice!
of revelation shall set you free!
Let's use Nahida as well.
The word of joy! Grace be upon
Burn
you!
snow!
Door
End it!
is opened unto you!
Everyone hold hands!
My apologies! Coming out loud! So then,
This may turn a little. Grow, grow, grow!
whirling snow! My apologies!
Sharing my knowledge!
Now let's give it a try.
Strike a pose! Let mine
I don't think my damage is going to be crazy, but
Lightning, purify!
A minute to memory!
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Grow, grow, grow! Make yourselves at home!
Let the world collide!
A minute to memory!
My apologies! Coming out loud! So then,
Grow, grow, grow!
out of my way! Stand with me! Showering
okay,
with
it's possible.
praise.
I didn't expect that. Like, yeah, you can do it even without Constellation 6, but yeah, definitely, like, yeah, Electro application is low, you know? Carlota Premium Team, Silent. Oh, yeah. I think I'll pull Carlota too. Oh, by the way, about it, yeah, maybe I will, guys, like, can you say me, like, if this, like, convince it's, like, is it, like, guaranteed? You know, like every character you pull, it's like you can get it. If so, I can maybe spend all of my like not all of them, but yeah, I can keep some. Hyperbloom Ayaka. It's not Hyperbloom Ayaka actually. You know Hyperbloom Ayaka, come on. No, MZ, it's not Hyperbloom Ayaka. I don't know why, but yesterday Dreamers told me that someone like used this team in Spylabis. Like, yeah, it's possible, but that was Constellation 6 cookie. As you know, Constellation 6 has like, she's a little bit better. But yes, that's why I won't give it a try. It's possible, not a bad team actually. But you try to not use try to use Ayaka to destroy the shields. That's it.
Something you wish to report?
Hyperbloom Ayaka.
You have my undivided
I have Linen but
attention.
never tried her with Carlotta. Yulin is always with Shangliao in this team. Not only Shangliao, by the way, Jinshi as well. Yinlin is good for Jinshi, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Desta. Oh, Hyper Fridge? No. Oh, by the way, Desta, if you hear, can you say if Roka is still like? By the way, on which face will Inazuma banner up? Which face Inazuma banner up? Which face? What? Inazuma banner up. I didn't get that. Like Desta. Hyper Fridge Ayaka. Yeah, that's right. Hyper Fridge Ayaka. Damn, bro. No, it's like, yeah, maybe some. But you know what? It's actually not a bad team against shields. You know, even though the only point is like you try not to use like Nahida. That's a problem. You know why? I mean, like Nahida applies that Dendro, and you can steal it with Electro or Hydro. Yes, a little bit like kind of weird team, but it works. Hyperbloom. Okay, let me just copy that name. Hyper Fridge. That's crazy, actually. Yeah.
What could the children be up to?
Or the Hyperbloom Ayaka. That's crazy, actually.
Let them do as they please.
Oh, yeah, that's about Rocha. Is Rocha still relevant or not? Oh, so after this coffee? Nice. Oh, Inazuma, sorry, Matt. So you mean like Chronicle Wish banner? Chronicle Wish at second phase. I didn't get that. So yeah, Chronicle Wish on second phase. I don't play WoW. I got like a limit of 2 gacha games max. Oh, okay. Gets kinda annoying if you play too many also. Yeah, that's true. You should only play gacha games if you. That's true actually. Yes. Like I think the same, Silent. I only play, let's say, like it's only Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is super casual, but yeah. What characters on second phase? Oh, characters on second phase, Desta, just a second. It's going to be Raiden and Kinich. First phase in 5, by the way, so yeah, let me like about the 5.6 banners. First phase is going to be Escoffier, is going to be Navia, is going to be Ifa as a 4-star, maybe Lila and Toma. Second phase in 5.6 is going to be Raiden, Kinich, Sarah, Lynette, and maybe someone else. So yeah, it's about 4 stars and 5 stars. About Sarah with Raiden, definitely. About Ifa with Escoffier, definitely. Lynette, Lila, and Toma is questionable. And yes, don't forget about weapons, because if you want to go, like if you don't have Navia weapon is actually pretty cool, not bad weapon. About second phase weapons, Raiden and
Staring
Kinich,
into my eyes
I would
is
say no need to.
ill-advised.
It's better to go
I
for a
can't
first
promise
phase. You
you'll
know
like
why?
what
Because
you
you
see.
can use Navia's weapon on Kinich actually. Not a great one, but give you some stats. And Inazuma, by the way, going to be on the second phase with Raiden and Kinich. Rocha very relevant in the other endgame mod, like the Wuthering Waves, like because they waves are like a lot of trash mobs. Rocha feels like Kazuha. Okay, that's true. Then I will go for, in this case, thank you very much. I will go for Rocha today. You know why? I like that Rocha a lot. Rocha is a must. Yes, not only Camellia, by the way. You know why? I tried Rocha with Jinshi. And as you know, like Jinshi has that burst, which is actually can hit many enemies. But when you use her skill damage, I also tried Rocha Outro Havoc buff. Gives much better damage increase compared to the for real, better than Shanhua. That's crazy. And basic attack buff on like her E6. Oh come on, like don't tell me about E6. Come on, like so yeah, like Rocha is simply Camellia best team. Oh, okay. E6, you mean like Constellation 6? Oh no, not for me. But yeah. I have to get Rocha now. Like, yeah, I definitely will get that Rocha because, like, all of the characters, like you know, like the only thing I wanted to get, it's like Yinlin's weapon. As you know, like, if you know, guys, that Yinlin's weapon is the best, if I'm not mistaken, is the best supportive weapon in the game. One of the best supportive weapons in the game. It has a crit rate, and at the same time, it gives pretty good buffs for your teammates. And the second thing, it was that Rocha, that character. Is there a Rocha buff? Oh, I see now. I see now. So yeah, like that's because I have Shanhua Constellation 6, and Shanhua is actually extremely crazy. I use, by the way, Shanhua in Overworld now. She's such a great character.
Never mind. Let them
She's
do as
great,
they
actually,
please.
Dreamer. She's not good. By the way, I want to build dungeon, or like how's that, how a girl names is, like when you use her burst, she like drain burst drain her HP. Alright, so let me go some domain. Oh, by the way, today I'm going to level up 1 artifact. Yesterday I just keep that. Oh, you know which one? Yesterday, as you know, guys, I got like this one, which is, yeah, oh, like not this one. Yeah, electro damage. I hope I can get some crit rate. If so, I can switch my, like, yeah, if I get about 20, would be nice. It's like, yeah, it's not a bad, actually. Alright, so yeah, let's give it a try. Physics Shanhua, yeah. Shanhua is good for 4-star. Yeah, she's great. I didn't expect that. By the way, guys, you know what? I started to use Shanhua recently. Like, I would say a month ago. And now Shanhua in my team, in Overworld team. She's such a great character. So easy to use. She doesn't need energy so much. I get her like liberation, I mean burst, literally immediately. The only problem is range. Her range is like, oh my god, so terrible. Like, range is just terrible as hell. But by the way, you know what? If you would use that Shinji in Genshin Impact, you definitely, it's kind of like mualani in Genshin. You know why? As you know, guys, in Wuthering Waves, when you use burst, they pause the enemies. You'd notice that definitely. So you definitely can hit the enemy. In Genshin Impact, yeah, it's not like that. That's why mualani is feels sometimes like extremely difficult to like catch the enemy, you know. Only because of that, Shanhua is kinda useful. But yeah, when you use her skill, like not echo skill, but her skill, I miss her skill literally every time, so it's terrible. But it's me, yeah, no, it's about like, yeah, it's about like only like, yeah, it's, let's say you need to play and mastering your skills.
This is gonna be fun!
They should release more force. By the way, that's true. Like, yeah, Wuthering Waves, and you know why is that? Wuthering Waves and HSR, they both have no good 4-star if you compare with Genshin, because Genshin is reaction and Genshin is not so power creeped. But both games, which is HSR, and by the way, not only HSR, Zenless Zone Zero is the same. That's why we don't have so many good 4-star characters.
Hands where I can see 'em! Let's charge! Headbutt! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Oof! Charge! Yeah!
By the way, like, did you know, like, Shinchu and Gyelan trigger when a normal attack animation plays, not when you attack? Yeah, I know that, but it's like, you know what, Silent, they attack a little bit differently. You know why? In this case, Yelan is better. Even though Shinchu has faster application, like Yelan in this case way more comfortable. But yeah, that's true. That's why these both characters so powerful. Oh my, yeah, I will keep this one. I will give it a try. And you know why it's good for Shinchu? Because Shinchu, as you know, like has a constellation and can reset Hydro for 4 seconds by 15%. You know, that's actually crazy. Yes, Yelan can buff, but yeah, this buff is kind of like, yeah, like that, but that debuff is also crazy. And by the way, you know what? You can use Shinchu, my bad, Shinji. You can use, oh my god, it's a couple of games. That's true, actually. When you play like different games, it's a little bit like, you can use Shinchu in like Escoffier team. Because as you know, Escoffier 55, right? You can add citlali, which is 20. You can add Escoffier, which is 55 plus 15, 60, 80. Just imagine 80% like Hydro Reshred, and you can add Nuvalet. That's going to be actually crazy team. Yeah, it's not. It's for short period of time, for 4 seconds, like all of the debuff, like all of the shred for only for 4 seconds, but still. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to like WuWa more than I used to do. Oh yeah, like, but you know why, MZ? It's because they made so great changes to Wuthering Waves. I mean, like, in general, Genshin is still better in my opinion. But yeah, a lot of content in Wuthering Waves. They also gives us weekly like content when you can gain asteroids, like aka primogems. I already did that actually. I finished my dailies, just a second. I hate this dude. I got this dude for a month, and he always says me to take some pictures as like some like it's terrible. I don't know why I got this commission for a month. Just imagine. Let me check that. If I'm not mistaken, I already finished like all of the I already finished all of the stuff. Okay, not this time. Let's do it tomorrow. Bro. I think Cantarella will be best in slot buffer for Frolova, who is a skilled MC. You know, like about that, I don't know, I skip Cantarella because you know why? She has so terrible like mechanic, so I decided to skip. And that's a bad habit to go for all characters. Yeah, let's say like that, if you like the game, just go for them. But for me, no, it's kind of like I try to like, yeah, skip. Who is getting better MCs? That's true. That's true. I just like, yeah. I must get Rocha in this case. Oh, you know, MZ, I would suggest you to do what? I would suggest you to test play her before getting her. You know why? Because for me, actually, if you... Oh, by the way, if you like Camellia, then yes, you definitely need to get that Rocha. Rocha is crazy. She's fun to play. Oh, mamma mia. You know, she's super fun to play. Extremely fun to play. What I mean to say with that, you can actually hit enemies multiple times, because Varesa's normal attacks animation when she is... Oh, I got now. Varesa's animation with when she bows down actually still counts as a normal attack animation. Oh, I got your point. But you know, like you want me to use Shinchu or Yelan with Varesa? It's actually not a bad idea, but the point is, like, it's, you know, like, as you know, like, Electrocharge is another great teams for Varesa. You still can use it, but the best one is, like, Overload teams. But yeah, thank you very much for that. I will test that definitely. I mean, most likely you say that because of that enemy. I want Rocha too, but like low Primus. I agree, like, is that not a Hoyo game, but I'm proud of the improvement. Yeah, that's true. Like, you know, why not? We need like another game to play. It's not about the play, actually. You know, like we need another game who can compete Genshin Impact. Because you know why? After WuWa released, I mean the game, Genshin Impact made crazy changes to the game. It's like, as you know, guys, this 200s, yes, it's kind of the same. They just increased the number, but still, it was 160. By the way, when the day when this game released, version 1.0, it was 120. It was terrible as hell. You know, like just 5-minute game and you're done. You know. Yes, now it's also 5 minutes game, but still, It's a little bit more, like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Who is still Leo guy doing in natlan? I was kind of sad today after like I lost concession too. And farming echoes. By the vortex, like for Rocha, I use a Havoc Eclipse set. Gives. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for info. Because you know, like I perform like all of the stuff for like for character level up. I mean Rocha. But I didn't know about the set. Thank you very much. I will do it because I mostly will use Rocha with Camellia, with Jinshi. You know why with Jinshi? Because of crowd controlling and Yinlin maybe. Yes, it's or maybe Shorekeeper because Shorekeeper can give maybe some stacks because she's like spectral. I will try. I will give it a try. No, it was like just for fun. You wouldn't even need to attack the enemy for Yelan and oh, I see now. Oh, I got it now. I got it wrong, Silent. Oh, okay. I will test it definitely. I got it now. I didn't know that. Oh, so yeah. So you know, like Shinchu and Yelan trigger when a normal attack animation plays. Ah, I see now. Normal attack animation. You mean like? Ah, okay, okay. I will test it. So they can trigger. They can attack the enemy. Oh. Oh, for real? Oh, I will test it, definitely. I will test it maybe today, because I usually do like, let's say my like short WuWa session like at the end of the day. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Roche is available now, or like she will be available on the second phase. So I will definitely get her. I just know that like for the quest, NPC is annoying. Yeah, I never do daily commission. Oh yeah, you know why I do daily commission? Because I play this game for 4 years, and for me it's kind of new when you need to go to that menu and like grab the like all of the rewards immediately. So yeah, like that's why. But yeah, that's true. Alright, so yeah, this boss, it's about like, yeah.
Oz, reveal! Stop right there! Teamwork is strict! Go on! Transfixed! Midnight, Phantasma! You asked for it! Final warning! Everybody stand!
Let me try it again. I'm struggling with that one to dodge this one. Now we're like doing commission like in 2025 is crazy work. For real, like yeah, I'm kind of OG player, that's why. Don't get me wrong, guys. So yeah, for real, I do all the commission. Not gonna lie, I skipped that commission. I only skipped commission 2 times. Like first one when they introduced that function, and second one yesterday. That's it. I always do the commission because it's fun. Because it's fun. You know what's the problem is like with commissions, like when you like kinda don't do them, you get like these marks on a map, like yeah. I mean like when you approach the place, it's annoying. But yeah, again, it's me. I understand that it's way better to not
Drop your weapons!
do commission in 2025. Actually, by using her burst, I should get some healing, you know? I leave the commission alone, Grandpa. Rocha is the next phase. Oh my, that's terrible. That's alright. Anyway, I will then like wait for Rocha, because Rocha is like, yeah, I need that Rocha. In WuWa, in WuWa, come on, like Demis. Like Wuthering Phase doesn't have like any commissions, if you ask me. It's kind of like yeah, get like go and feed some kitties, or like I don't know, do some photos, etc. Something like super easy, or get some mat, something like that.
Stop right there! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
God for him.
I rise. Overrule.
Midnight
This realm
For real.
is
Right.
no hope.
She gets some. Okay. HSR is really easy. I just do a floor in Abyss and they finish in instant. For real. I forgot about commissions in like HSR, to be honest. I did like, yeah. Last time I played, I remember like commissions in Zenless Zone Zero. They're pretty easy. In HSR, yeah, I just like, yeah. The last time I logged into the game was like kinda like 2 years ago, something like that. But I have an account. I have Natasha. I remember that Natasha was crazy healer. But yeah, now she's irrelevant, completely irrelevant. Maybe yes, maybe at Constellation 6, yes.
Odds revealed. Adventure teamwork is true.
Laid bare.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Hands where I can see. I'm going in.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
By royal justice will protect. Let's light it up.
Stop a little bit.
Everybody stand back.
Oh my god, okay.
Transfix.
Okay.
Odds revealed. Hands where I can see 'em. Final. I'm going in.
Laid bare.
as you wish, main Fräulein.
Drop your weapons. Everybody stand.
Okay. Hey Raz, how are you doing? Yes, today I spent all my asteroid on Phoebe and Yao weapon. My gambling. Oh my god, for real, habitful. You know what I did, like Dreamers, if you actually I did the same but on weapon banner. I spent all of my weapons wishes. It was about like 20 wishes for that yinless weapon. Is Castorized weapon must have? Castorized?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh yeah, like it's HSR. So yeah, you can ask Desta as well, by the way. Desta also like has pretty good knowledge about HSR because she like he plays HSR a lot. Like yeah, like right, ask Desta or like yeah, or like MZ also knows about like HSR. Okay, this one is going to be, first one is about damage. So I would say it's better to not use maybe Ayaka. Oh no, it's better to use Ayaka maybe. Let's miss. First one is annoying, you know why? Like when you attack him, he goes backward and that's a problem because all of the enemies spawn like in the middle of the room at the same place and you need to keep him like at the same place, which is actually a base strategy. If you cannot do that, you failed completely because yeah, it's kind of like you will not get enough time to reach the final enemy.
So this is a day in the life of
Oh
a
yeah,
traveler.
Desta knows too. Desta knows like about HSR as well.
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Okay, so yeah, let's just yes, let's try yeah.
Let's play parallelism. The Temple of Wisdom.
For real.
This is trouble. Strike a pose. Time to shine. Dissipate.
Committed to memory.
Yeah, that's a small damage actually.
Sharing my
Let's
knowledge.
give it a try.
Get with me.
Oh, actually it was not bad.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come on.
Try to keep him like
shout to who? Committed to memory. Embrace the
I
ice.
see that.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Shower me with praise.
Yeah, well,
Let's play pretty a little.
yeah, if you notice that.
Take flight. Time to shine. Stop for a swirl. Growl, growl, growl. Yeah. Our bond is strong. Yeah. My apologies.
Unfortunately, yeah, not
Strike a
yes.
pose. Let the world
Yeah, I will continue anyway. I will
Temple of
continue
wisdom.
in any case.
Stand with me. Out of my way. Kamisato. Somensu. Take flight. Committed to memory.
Yeah, I'm like slightly low, slightly like about 15 seconds. That's okay. I will give it a try anyway because this team, like, yeah, without Constellation 6, I need to switch to Cookie more often to get that Electro. It's because with Constellation 6, it's actually super easy. Currently, there's no available. For real, this is crazy. You know, Desta, you are crazy. You know about like HSR as well. That's insane, actually. Oh yeah, it's not like it's about HSR. Yeah, that's crazy, actually. I played WuWa, but mostly in like one. Oh, for real? Oh yeah, it's up to you. Like, right? I even played Tower of Fantasy. Oh, Fantasy on release. Yeah. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? About the topic, yes, kind of like it's going to be like live stream on TikTok about Not Cry. So yeah, don't skip it. Most likely we will get something on YouTube as well.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have...
You know what? Let me try the like what silence has me. Let me go Shinchu instead of like Dia.
Chivalry will never
So
die.
with, like when it's animation, he like attacks the enemy. For real? Do I have enough? Oh my god, I don't have enough. Oh, no,
Body
skip
and mind.
try.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah. Heads up.
Witness the power of WuWa.
You asked for it. Final war.
Control breathing.
On my charge. Charge. Headbutt. Charge. Yeah.
Oh, actually, yes, that's true. Like within animation, if you, oh, I see. I didn't know that silence. Thank you very much. Even like, yeah, I see, I got it now. So even if okay, that's actually fun. And only like, by the way, only Shinchu and Yelan can do that because yeah, they have kind of coordinated attack. What I mean to tell you was like it mostly just a fun fact about her and like her useful. It's not, yeah, that's true. But anyway, like yeah, that's fun. That's really fun. Thank you very much. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's really like that. It's like within animation, I noticed that. So yeah, it's like kind of I get some like sword attacks from Shinchu. Okay, you see, like that bug like brought me like these artifacts, and I would say if it was energy chat, would be that's crazy. Okay, I will keep it because we mostly we know that like a skirk is going to be attack scaler, but you know why not? HP sand always welcome. Yeah, that, you know, like HSR, it's completely different game with another like different like knowledge, etc. Something like that. Oh bro, TikTok is banned here for real. Oh yeah, by the way, even though it's banned, we definitely will get something in YouTube. No way we like yeah, we missed that. They will like repost that video immediately. So yeah, just maybe 5 to 10 minutes like delay. That's it. So yeah, by the way, it's going to be live stream. Most likely like with a teaser, something like that. So yeah. In our country, TikTok is open. I didn't know that like Hoyo can like do live stream on TikTok, to be honest. So yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah, I didn't know about that, but I will check it. Gotcha is Genshin is only, yeah, that's true. I use. But you know what the point is? The point is like because of that. Just a second, guys.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
So guys, I'm back. Mora hit? What? I think you didn't quite get what I was. Oh yeah, maybe. I say, just use Shinchu burst and normal attacks with Verisa once and wait. Oh yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. I noticed that. Silent. I noticed that when I do like when I don't move, I get that sword attack like someone. Yeah, I noticed that. Like within when you are within Verisa animation, that sword like attacks someone. Yeah, I noticed that. What is that? Every single info. What is that? What is that to post every single info?
Something you wish to report? Go on.
I didn't get. I didn't get that.
undivided
Like
attention.
Rohit. It just looks fun when she still. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Attack like. Yeah, I noticed only couple attacks, but yeah, that's fun. I will do it again. Just like, yeah, let me finish this one first. I will try to do it again. So yeah, it's fun actually. Yeah. It's kind of a bug or something.
Like royalty. Hands where I can see 'em. I'm going in.
This one is actually
This is
extremely.
Midnight Phantasmagoric. Final warning. You asked for it. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. The heart.
Oh my god. It just looks fun. Yeah. Yeah, this one is actually quite challenging.
Odds revealed. Justice will prevail. Stop. I'm going in. Yeah.
One of them are orange.
Everlasting.
Another one is like.
Laid bare. Do not attempt to resist. You asked for it.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Everybody stand.
Unfortunately,
Hands where I can. Let's. Teamwork is true. By royal decree. Final warning. That's gonna hurt in the. I'm going in.
I want to. Come on. Yeah, I want to do
Witness
this.
my rise. Transfixed. Stop right there. Justice will prevail. Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh my. Just one shot. Oh my god. I'm shocked after like seeing Himiko when we use her burst. The enemies hit from space. Okay. Okay.
Overrule. Odds revealed. Hands where I can see them. Let's light it up. Going in. Go on. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Midnight phantasmagoria. Justice will prevail. Teamwork is true. By royal decree.
I did it a couple times. The burst animation is cool. Okay.
Transfix. You asked for it. Stop right there. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. This shall not.
I mean, yeah. I got it. I got it, James. Oh, you mean like what? I'm shocked after seeing Himiko. Yeah, I got it. Himiko, like, yeah, Himiko was my first 5-star characters, and I got like couple times when I lost my 50/50 set in HSR. That was terrible.
Overrule. Hands where I can see them. Teamwork is true. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Drop your weapons. Justice will everybody stand back. Odds revealed. Stand. Let's light it up. Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dreamwork. Hands where I can see them. Transfix. Witness my rise. Overruled. Let's light it up. Going in. By royal decree. Justice will prevail. Wings of darkness.
Let's die already. Super annoying enemies, but the key is to use Arlecchino's burst, because even if your burst actually can kill them. What if New OLED is Pyro, not a Hydra? We see Lava Palm? Oh yeah, kinda like that. Lava Palm? Yes, maybe,
A
dreamers.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Vivians, yeah, like, yeah, but it's possible. You know what? The key is like against Vivians, you need to try to use like Bennett and Chevreuse. And by the way, keep that in mind. My damage is a little bit low because of like not Constellation 6. it would be way better and easy to beat them. The problem is you need to use like Chevreuse and Bennett mostly to get some energy for
I only wish
Arlecchino
life
and
could
use
be
her
as
burst.
leisurely as this a little more often.
Because yeah, like it's the only way to heal.
How greedy of me.
It's the only way to heal Arlecchino. Without healing, it's a little bit. You can go shield, by the way. You can go actually you can go the team like that. You can go maybe Yelan, Zhongli, Arlecchino, and Bennett to do like wave team on the first chamber, like first halves. It's also possible. All right, so yeah, let's try this one.
Whirling snow!
I see everything.
All right.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Make yourselves at home.
Stop right there! Take flight! Embrace the ice!
Grow, grow, grow.
Lightning terrified! Whirling snow!
Committed to memory.
Let my name echo in song!
Second one.
This way turn a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
My apologies! Sakura swirl! Our bond is strong!
Committed to memory.
Time to shine! Shower me with praise! I'll settle this! Take flight!
Yeah. Sharing my knowledge.
My apologies!
This way turn a little.
Let my name echo
Fortunately,
in song! Embrace the ice!
Can I hit you?
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Strike a pose! Stand with me!
Hey,
Take flight! Time to shine!
this way turn a little.
Out of my way!
Sharing my knowledge.
My apologies! Coming Satarat! Sumetsu!
Unfortunately, no. That's it.
Yoo-hoo! Our bond is strong! Unthinkable!
So yeah, a little bit more high cryo, like electro application would be better. I need to get used to that team though. Alright, so yeah, let me do one domains and like yeah, and let me try again this like this trick with that cry. But I noticed that, but yeah, let me do it again to like to see more clearly.
My family makes ornate umbrellas that block. Good. The rain has stopped. Any longer, my books would have gotten wet.
Alright.
Hurry up, Grassa! Yeah! No, my sword! Time to act. Quick as a flash!
I thought that there were better options. Oh, by the way, guys, like, have you heard how Aoife called Nurvillet? I mean, like, I was a little bit shocked about that. Yes, it's like kind of like, I don't know, like, that was fun, though, you know, like, just immediately, that Aoife is not even in the game, but he always, like, yeah, he already started to, like, to abuse the characters, like, yeah, the existing characters. Nurvillet. Damn, bro, that was crazy. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be like, yeah, using, like, I want to, like, let's say like that. Let me use Shinchu at the end after killing him to check that. Oh god, for real. Yeah, I don't want to use it now, so yeah.
You asked for it! Drop your weapon!
Controlled breathing.
Let volcano kablam! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Oof! It's justice o'clock!
So yeah. Now.
Rain cutter.
Heads up! Whoop!
Oh, see, yeah, like I noticed that, like, yeah, it was like that.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's gone. So, yeah, like, even if you stop the animation, it still attacks, huh? Alright, so yeah. Oh, by the way, about the team, like BGC yesterday told me, you know what, it's better to go like this team. Like, first team is going to be overloaded. If I'm not mistaken, he has all of the characters. So yeah, it's going to be like Official, Showroos, like something like that. Second team is going to be like Mavuika. It's going to be xilonen Rosa. xilonen, it's going to be Rosa. And we can go maybe Furina. In this case, Furina might be useful. Is Iansan 6 worth building? Yes, yes, definitely silent. If you have Constellation 6 Iansan, definitely. And you know why? Yeah, like I don't know what's your opinion, or like what your, let's say, how you with Spylabis. If you finish Spylabis, as you know, like Hoyo will introduce new Spylabis like in a couple versions, maybe in 6.0, with like 6 floors, and like you cannot reuse your characters on a floor 5th and 6th. In this case, you need some supportive character. If you have Constellation 6, oh my god, don't tell me that, please. She's crazy as hell. You know why? Because instead of using Bennett, you know, like you can actually completely go for Iansan and you will be alright. Like in these overloaded teams, you can go not Bennett but Iansan and you will be okay. It's, for me, Constellation 2 Iansan. But if you have Constellation 4, which is actually allow you to use non-natlan characters and get that Night Soul points at a reasonable level, it's okay. With Constellation 6, you get additional 25% for 3 seconds, which is actually cool. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work with non-natlan characters, but definitely with natlan characters. So yeah, I would definitely suggest you. Even Constellation 0 Iansan worth it, you know? Because she is kind of like, not a replacement, completely replacement, but still option, you know? Still an option. I almost never use Bennett though. For real? Oh my god. If you don't use Bennett, then you don't need Iansan. Like, yeah, if you don't use Bennett and you like kind of like to do some like speed runs, then like, yeah, you don't need Iansan. In this case, yes, there is some trick though. Iansan can burst. I mean, like, she deals pretty good damage. If you check her multipliers is actually crazy as hell. You see this skill damage? Like, it's just crazy. It's like, I don't have like Constellation 5. If you have Constellation 5, that multipliers is about 900 or something. So actually, potentially, if you build her as a DPS, you kind of can one-shot some enemies, you know? Yeah, she deals crazy amount of damage. At the moment, for me, it's about 60k damage against Tulpa. So yeah, and she is not a DPS build, you know? Like, she's kind of like, yeah, supportive build, you see? Younger Genshin, remind me first, if you see me online after that, put Chiori des. Okay. Yeah, looks like Dim is crazy about Chiori, but yes, Chiori is crazy. Like Constellation 6 Chiori is just so crazy. I just need someone electro because I wanna play physical. I just need, oh, like in this case, like iansan is not helpful. You know why? Iansan doesn't apply electro while off field, so iansan is not helpful for you. She can buff though, but yeah, she's not helpful, unfortunately. In your case, if you want to play physical, it depends which character. Ororon is great. If you play natlan character, if you play non-natlan character, then Fischl is okay. Fischl is actually great. Yes, she's pretty consistent, and Fischl has personal damage as well. You can use Cookie Shinobu with Tenacity. You know why? Because like Tenacity says that when you hit the enemy, like if you have Constellation 2, you can get 20% attack buff, which is also cool, you know. In this case, I would say it's not a bad option if you want to get more damage. You still can use Tenacity on Fischl, but the problem with Fischl, yes, she has a, like, yeah, sometimes like rotation might be a little bit like, yeah, different. With Cookie, it's pretty straightforward and easy. Kind of sad that Mika is not good. Me actually, I don't know, like Mika is actually okay. If you mean like Eula, Mika is okay. But, you know, like I personally don't like physical so much. Sorry guys. So yeah, I personally don't like physical so much. You know why? Because, yeah, many buffers cannot buff physical. It's only like, yeah, Zhongli can. And physical, you know. So yeah, like kind of like, but maybe yes, maybe a good reaction. And we don't have so many physical. C6 Mika is worse than C6 citlali. For physical, yeah, like I would say, you know, like citlali is completely, like citlali cannot shred like cryo anyway. I mean, like, and she gives you like elemental mastery. It's completely different, like things in my opinion. So yeah, Mika is for like he made for physical, especially for Eula. And yes, obviously, let's say like that. Like you, like from citlali for physical, you only get cryo application and Cinder City, and that's it. And maybe like if you use TDDS, then yes, TDDS buff. So it's Cinder City and TDDS buff, but citlali cannot like reshred cryo. Escoffier can though. You know, and in this case you can go, you can use, but it's not a physical damage, it's cryo damage. But yeah, I just like, yeah. After Eula, I hate physical. I don't think that's even comparable, Silent. Yeah, like it's kind of different, but yeah, like Silent, I don't know what, like if you want to use like physical, it's Eula. You can use Zhongli as a physical, by the way. You know why? Because Zhongli has the fastest attack, polearm attacks in the game. Okay, so yeah, let me try this one. It's like BGC, like yesterday told me, like, and I used like this team on the first half, this one on second half, which is actually was a problem. It's better to switch the teams actually. I think he has all of the characters, like all of them. All right, so yeah, like let's start.
Laid bare. God, reveal! Justice will prevail! Stop! Everybody stand back! Everlasting as the moon! Overruled! Shadow Raven! You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Okay, so yeah. No, like, you know, like, guys, it's not comparable, that's true, but in what's the beauty of Genshin? It's not like the strict game like HSR and like Wuthering Waves. You can actually do anything you want. If you notice that, like recently I used Ayaka, and yes, MZ said calls the team, how he calls the team, like Hyperfridge, like it was by Desta, Hyperfridge. Yeah, and Hyperfridge, yeah, and like MZ was like, oh yeah, Hyperbloom Ayaka team. You know, like, yeah, like in Genshin Impact it's possible. You can use like any combination you want, yes. And the point is, you actually can deal more damage. You know why? If you use them like in proper rotation, I mean, like if you know that, like for example, you can steal some aura from some electro aura, and because of that you can not activate Dendro or like, let's say, like some quicken state, etc., and hyper blooms, then you just like avoid using cryo. So yeah, like something like that. It's possible in Genshin, and it's fun, and it's super fun. Alright, so yeah. This one is going to be, oh yeah.
Burn it down! Judgment! Punishment!
Be with you.
Pyroclastic surge!
By holy proclamation. The power
Yeah!
of revelation
Light it up! Shiver!
shall set you free.
Bring it! Light of the blazing sun!
Hear ye the words of joy. The door is open unto you.
Light! Pyroclastic surge!
I think that was a waste actually.
Punishment! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo and bring it! Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, it's actually a good team. By the way, this team told me by Dreamers told me this team yesterday, but with citlali. I didn't expect this team is so good. I did physical plunge for real, but yeah, silent. Like, you know, like let's okay, like that's crazy actually. Iansan is good. Yeah, Iansan is good. Not gonna lie. Okay, Dreamers. Bye bye. Bye bye, Dreamers. Oh, bye bye. Thanks for joining, guys. Bye bye. All right. So yeah, this team is actually not bad. Let's just. This one is first half. Chamber 2, alright. Do we have like, yeah, we have some time.
Lay to bed. Justice will prevail! Teamwork is strength!
Yeah, someday I want to get Constellation 6.
Overruled!
As you wish, Mainfroy.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Constellation 6 shows.
This is where you fall. Laid bare. Oz, reveal
Oh my
by...
god, that was a mistake. Yeah, I lost my... Do I have energy?
Midnight Phantasm.
Hands where I can see them! I'm going in! By royal decree... Final warning! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... You asked for it!
Oh, this one is... yeah, it's about damage, so yeah.
Burn it down!
Try to attack.
Judgment! Lights out! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Yoo-hoo!
Let the world collide! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
I forgot to use.
Strike a pose!
I forgot to use it actually.
Rise with the sun! Lumine, echo and song! Pyroclastic surge! Bring it!
Yoo-hoo!
You can't run! Punishment! Light of the blazing sun!
To destroy the shield, you actually need some damage.
Incinerate! Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
I will continue anyway. It's better to. Okay, you know what? Let's try it again.
On, reveal! Justice will prevail! You asked for it! Stop right there! I'm going in! Transfix! Shadow Raven! Drop your weapons! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Everlasting as the moon! Overrule! By royal decree, justice will prevail! I'm going in! Off we go! Laid bare. You asked for it! Everybody stand! This is where you fall. Transfix! Wings of darkness! Stop right there! Teamwork is strength! Bring it! Keep judgment! Shiver! Wrath from the sky! Strike a pose! Let lightning echo in song! Letting grave names echo! Yeah! Light! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Full throttle! Shiver!
Time to shine!
Light of the blazing sun! Resi- You can't run!
Luckily,
Yeah! Pyroclastic surge! Switching gears.
oh my god, for real. Okay, let me do some domain, then I will be back. Hey, Tanki, welcome back, guys, welcome back. I watch, Watchy, what's that? Oh yeah, maybe some anime. What extending his stream to beyond 9? What? What extending his stream to beyond 9? What is that? To beyond 9?
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached.
Okay, so yeah, let's do one more. Yeah, well, let's do one more. This one. To beyond. There's not. Oh yeah, I love There's Not as well. What ending? Oh, ending the stream. Extending. Oh, it's anime? I didn't know that. I mean like 9 p.m. Oh, I still didn't get that, but yeah, maybe I'm like... Beyond 9? Yeah, I always start the stream at beyond 9. Oh yeah, maybe. Alright, so yeah, let's try... I like this team actually. You know why? Because yes, that Dia is cool. Yeah, even though like Varisa gets that resistant to interruption, pretty high resistant to interruption, you know? That Dia is like, yeah, I don't know why.
Look alive! Quick as a flash! Start them! Hands where I can see! Hero incoming! Hero incoming!
That damage is crazy actually, you know? I don't, this damage is just crazy. I use like Hyperbloom team against this domain, those, but yeah, it is just crazy. Cause it's like 9 4. Oh, okay. No, like it's, you know, usually like MZ, I'm online. It's like for 30 minutes more. So yeah, it's for me. It's now 10:28, 10:30 p.m. But yeah, it's like maybe last round and that's it. Like, I'm going to do like a strong box and that's it. Overload, where is the best team? Yeah. Oh, but you know what, MZ, what's the problem? Like the problem is my Constellation 2 Chivalrous. Yeah. And if I get Constellation 6, yeah, damage will be way better. Yeah. Even without Constellation 6, she's still crazy. But yeah, I cannot imagine how powerful she's going to be.
Drop your weapons! Control breathing! On my mark! Hero incoming! Look out below! Right? Hero incoming!
Just crazy. And you know what's the point is? If by doing this, like plunging, like you can dodge, and that's crazy. Yes, they went sleep. Yeah, she's really got it, that's true. Okay, crit damage please, no? Okay. Oh, I have Geo. Alright, so yeah, in this case, let's do some like strong box and maybe that's it for today. Because I have couple artifacts, I want to level them up. And tomorrow, by the way, don't forget to watch that. I don't know the timing, so maybe like, you know, like the time difference between us and China, it's about 4 hours if I'm not mistaken. So maybe like they can drop that TikTok like actually anytime they want. I will check the timing anyway. Like official constellation rules can like reach 35k for an OS hit. 35k, you can check, like you can reach that even without Constellation 6. But yeah, Constellation 6 definitely give you crazy amount of buff. So yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with you. And also another, like if you play only when Pyro and Electro teams, you get like pretty decent amount of damage. Alright, so yeah, maybe let's do like, as you know guys, so yeah, Escoffier needs like this set, which is like Golden Troop. You can use Blizzard set though, so actually it's not a bad idea. So yeah, cryo damage, why not? But yeah, it's better to use either 4-piece of Blizzard or 4-piece of Golden Troop. Well, I would suggest to use Golden Troop anyway. Other than that, you can use Mercy Hunter, but it's not a great option. I mean, like, it's not a bad option. You know what the problem is with Mercy Hunter? It gives a ton of crit rate, which is actually yes, if you're super low on crit rate, then you can use it. Because you definitely would use Furina. Okay, maybe do like this one. Word speed is 30 right now. And I got Cryo Goblet on like Golden Shoe for real crazy. Congrats, congrats. Meow. Okay, yeah, maybe let's do this one. You know why? Maybe I can get some upgrade for my Arlecchino. But I don't, yeah, no need to. Let's go like, oh yeah, I know which like set I need. I need this set. You know why? My Shinchu is terrible. My set, unfortunately my emblem set is bad. So yeah, let's try this one. Maybe I can get something bad. Yeah. Oh my, for real. Alright. Yeah, not today. Not today. Okay, I will keep it. I got it today, which is HP Sand. Maybe it will be like, you know, you never know. Maybe it will be like useful for Skirk. Who knows? Emblem Wars domain from. Oh yeah, like you know, like let's say yes, it's bad. Not gonna lie, I still don't have like. Let's say like I was extremely lucky on Marussia Hunter and Golden Troop. Extremely lucky. I was extremely lucky with this domain. You know why? Let me show you something. I got full 4-piece already for my Orisa, and I got already full 4-piece for my Skirk. Yes, not a great piece. By the way, let me show you my build if you want to. And by the way, I can show my Escoffier build as well. So yeah, my future Skirk build is going to be like this. Yeah, it's neutral weapon. So yeah, ratio is 58.7 plus 175, but since Skirk is cryo, I can get some from resonance, and also I can get from weapon. And about sets, it's like that. Oh, it's like this one is HP, which is not bad. She needs attack though, but that's alright. This one is like attack. This one's sand. Yeah, I have another one as well. See? So yeah, I have some options. This one is my best cryo I have. And this one, crit damage. By the way, that crit damage is crazy. I got it recently. So yeah, in general, she's not bad. We'll see, we'll see. And this one is my Escoffier build. Escoffier actually... I was really lucky with Natlan domain. The only thing I didn't get from it is that like Pyro Goblet for Mavuika. Oh, I see. By the way, about Natlan domains as well, I can let me show you just a second. So yeah, my Escoffier is going to be like, yeah, 55 plus 15 plus 19 from like, yeah, she's going to be pretty decent. We'll see. About my Natlan domain, you mean like Obsidian Codex, right? I was incredibly lucky in that, because like super lucky, definitely, because within 73 I build it. I can build like, so yeah, my chasca is fully builded, my mavuika is fully builded, my kinich is fully builded, my traveler is fully builded, and also I can build my Verisa. 5 characters. That's crazy, you know. All of them I'll build it. Use like, so yeah, I have 5 sets, like full 4-piece sets. That's insanely crazy. I didn't expect that, but this domain was really cool for me. Yes, I need some upgrades, but yeah, it's kind of like okay. It's kind of like polishing, you know. Oh yeah, let's go and let me show you like in detail, like her build. So yeah, let me show my in detail. I will do the video, by the way, like maybe tomorrow, or maybe like, not today, tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to use this weapon, which gives me 36 point like energy recharge and attack, and also some crit rate. On top of that, as you know, like Escoffier is a crit rate ascension. So yeah, 55 plus 90, it's going to be 70, like 4.6, something like that. So yeah, I'm completely okay with that, even without resonance. But with resonance, I will get 15 additional like crit rate. and energy recharge 162. If it's going to be not enough, I always can switch my flower from this one to this one. And now my ratios will be a little bit low, not so much, but just a little bit, you know, but I will get like 180 energy recharge. So I have some options. So yeah, unfortunately attack went down as well, but that's all right. So yeah, we'll see. By the way, this one I got recently, 16 attack, 10 crit rate, certain, like not a bad piece, I would say. The only problem,
Desert's a tough adversary,
I
at least it
destroyed
doesn't
all
hide
of my
anything.
attack
What you
goblets
see
from
is what you
Golden
get,
Troll.
and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up
What
to
is
you.
ear sand or attack sand for? It depends. You know why? Like ear or attack sands? It's actually a good question. You know why? Because, as you know, guys, so yeah, you need a Scofier to heal every rotation because of Furina. The problem is we still don't know how much energy recharge she needs. I mean, like, looks like 170, 80, you will be completely okay. If you cannot get so much, then maybe yes, ER Sand. That's why her signature weapon exists, by the way. You know why? Her signature weapon gives you crit damage, not energy recharge. It gives you crit damage and a ton of attack. 56% of attack. Because of that, you can actually use energy recharge sand with her signature weapon, and you should be alright. If you don't have her signature weapon and use any other weapons, then I would say, especially energy recharge weapon, which is Skyward or Favonius one. Favonius is not a bad option, by the way. I would say attack is okay, but still, don't forget about energy recharge. It's about like 170 plus, I would say, something like that. A Scofier is going to be a little bit difficult to build, guys. Not so easy to build. Just keep that in mind. I have really goated ears. If you have that, use it. But you know what? It still depends. I definitely will do some tests, because you know why? With double cryo, when you use Ayaka, Ayaka is actually not a bad battery. About Skirk, we don't know. It looks like she is not going to be good battery. You know why? She doesn't need energy at all. She is not going to be like Mavuika. As you know, Mavuika doesn't need energy, but she's a great battery. She creates 5 or 6 particles by using her skill, which is actually crazy, you know. Well, I assume Skirk is not going to be like that.
My people are
So that
used to
might
the
be a
desert
problem.
life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to
I can
find
give
an
her
oasis
shower
of their
weapon
own.
RC. Oh no, shower weapon is not okay.
Sandstorms
You know
behind
why?
for better light.
Let me just like show you which weapons, what weapons is good. Shower weapons, I wouldn't suggest you. You know why? Why shower weapon is bad? Shower weapon gives you crit rate 22%, which is actually waste. You know why? Her ascension is crit rate, which is 19.2. Right? So yeah, immediately after leveling her up, you get 24.2 crit rate. 24.2. Let me use calc to do some simple math. So yeah, 24.2. If you use double cryo, it's additional 50% crit rate. It means like without any substats, you already get 40% crit rate. And just imagine you add 22. That's a problem, you know. You definitely will get some. Then also, don't forget about Blizzard set. If you, let's say, don't have 4 pieces of this one, you can use Blizzard set. Blizzard set is not a bad option, but it can give you up to 40% crit rate. 20 plus 20. So I would say using crit rate weapon on a Scofier might be a waste in terms of crit rate. So yeah, you definitely can like overcome that one. But it's still up to you. If you don't have any other one, you can use which weapon you can use, by the way. You can use Staff of Homo if you have. This one is a good option. You can consider it free to play. You can use maybe this one. It gives you attack. You can use this one. It's not a bad stick because it gives you 55 crit damage. Yes, these passive are a little bit difficult to achieve, but still. You can use Favonius. You still can use this one. Yes, that's true. It gives total crit rate, but also gives you attack. I would say, you know, like this one and like this one might be, oh, a refinement 3. Yeah, maybe this one's slightly better, but I wouldn't still suggest you to use this one. If you have Skyward, use this one or Favonius. Skyward one, use it. So I'm gonna use it. Oh yeah, like you know why? Because let's be honest, guys. This Skyward spine, like I have it like for 4 months, I never use it on any characters. Like for Shinyon is not so great, catches better. For Arlequin, for if you use like Raiden DPS, I would say it's also not a great option because like let's say catch is okay, you still can use it, you know. So yeah, like it's better to use like yeah, this weapon is okay. I like Columbina more now. Columbina? We don't have so many info about Columbina, unfortunately. Rip to Skirk, Havers, why? I'm probably skipping Skirk and getting... About that, you know what, I wouldn't... Yeah, it's not a bad option, but the point is, as you know guys, between 5.8 and Columbina like run, we will get some like, let's say, kind of like empty patches, empty versions, because 5.8 is going to be a full rerun. Just keep that in mind, and we should get like not temporary but some like map which is Darman port, like yeah, within this area. So yeah, like, and full rerun. So like the point is like Skirk banner will be off when we get some info about Columbina. Just keep that in mind. It's yeah, it's but yeah, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. I actually agree with you, because Columbina might be like not a bad option. Okay, let's first this one. Let's first try this one. Okay, bye bye MZ, bye bye. You're welcome MZ, you're welcome. I'm here, let me level up this one. Then yes, I maybe like... If it's crit damage, I will continue. HP. Okay. No, I need that. I will keep that one. Like, yeah, I don't need that right now. This one, I need more damage bonus. I will keep it. I'll keep it. Oh yeah. If it's crit rate, would be nice. No. As you know guys, energy recharge is a bad substat for like for Escoffier. For my bad, so Skirk. Escoffier, you definitely need some energy recharge. Oh yeah, let's try this one. Alright. Okay. You know why? Elemental Mastery might be extremely useful. Okay. Crit damage, please. It's like, you know, like... Yeah. Saying that you can get it. Yeah, now. Okay. Now it looks cool. Let me go. Let me go to the end. You know why? 21 crit damage. It's okay. 42 elemental mastery. Alright. Would be nice to get crit damage, not gonna lie. Okay. Elementum, I will keep it. I will keep it because elemental mastery it's way better than energy recharge. 61, it's actually cool. Alright, alright. Let me check what I have on my... Oh yeah, I cannot... Yeah, definitely cannot change that, but I will keep this one. So yeah, not a bad pace, I would say. But it's not the end. You know why? Because I have this one, which is Electro. Let's give it a try. If it's went to at least 2 crit damages, I will keep it. Okay, great starting, but still. Okay, another one and I will keep it. Unfortunately, I messed up with bonus. If you notice that. Okay, I will keep it, definitely. 90, it's a low, but it's okay. Maybe I can get more than that. Yeah. Energy recharge. Okay, energy recharge is good. Yeah, would be nice another. Okay. Let's go to the end. Why not? Nice bonus. You never know, you can get bonus. I will keep it because I got 2 rolls on defense, 2 rolls on crit damage, and like energy recharge. Unfortunately, my Verisa is actually she has like way better piece. Yeah, maybe I will melt it, but later. My Verisa has off piece, which is actually 31, you know. But I have bad attack sand. So I can do what? Oh, bye-bye, MZ, bye-bye. I can do what? Let me do the switch. You know why? Let's just do the test. Now my ratio is kind of like 87 to 100 and 110. Let me switch this one. Now I have 5 pieces, right? So yeah, a lot of like a little bit more. And about attack, yeah. Because that one gives me some more attack as well. And let me switch this one. I need mostly crit damage. So attack and crit damage. And I have 28, which is cool, right? And I don't need like, just a second. This one is for a Scoffier, I will keep it. Oh yeah, this one. It's actually okay. But that one was for some character. I forgot which one. Let's switch. Let's switch it to check the ratio. I would say slightly better maybe. No, it's not better actually. Because 5 crit rate gives kind of like multiply to 2. Now, let's switch back. Yeah, because 5 crit rate is better than 3 crit damage. Even though I low on energy recharge, I'm a little way better on attack. So yeah, I will keep it. I will keep it. Anyway, so yeah, like at least like I had the chance to use it. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow, and as you know guys, tomorrow we should get some like, yeah, some info about Notcry. I hope some like, yeah, they will reveal something. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining once again guys, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely